Are you looking to move to Florida and want to be as close to the beach as possible for cheap? In this video, I'm going to give you 6 of the cheapest locations on the Gulf Coast of Florida where you can live within 2 miles to the beach and not pay an arm and a leg for it. Hi, I'm Ryan Zakos. I'm broker owner of Zakos Realty and Design Group out of Sarasota, Florida. I started this firm with my father, who is a retired police officer out of Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. And I've been doing real estate here for 8 years, my father for 10 plus years, 15 plus years. And we've had the privilege to help hundreds of buyers relocate from out of state. In this video, I'm going to highlight the 6 of the cheapest locations on the Gulf Coast of Florida where you can find a home that is affordable, that is close to the beach. First, I'm going to set the criteria as these are locations within 2 miles to a public beach access. In my head, this allows you the ability to be able to walk or ride your bike from your house to a beach within 2 miles. I'm going to start with the most expensive on the list of the number 6 and work my way down to what I believe is the cheapest place where you can be within that 2 mile radius of a beach. Number 6 is Longboat Key, Madeira Island, Bradenton Beach. The way that the coast works on the beach, that 2 mile radius, and if you drop it right on the island and you work around, the problem is there's a greater distance between Longboat Key and the mainland, so therefore it kind of limits you on you have to be on the key in order for you to be able to walk to one of the public beach accesses. Because of that, the price point is a lot higher on Longboat Key. As you go north in Bradenton Beach, 2 mile radius around Bradenton Beach does cover some of that western area of Bradenton and Cortez. So you can find some homes, some affordable homes under $500,000 there on the West Bradenton Cortez side. As you go north on Madeira Island, there's a Manatee Ave, Steerage 64 that comes across into Madeira Island, Holmes Beach. There are some single family residents right now on Madeira Island under $800,000, I believe. That is, like I said, the most expensive on this list, but there's a reason for it. It doesn't cover many of the mainland. A lot of these other communities that I'm going to be talking about that go up and down the coast, the reason why they're more affordable is because it covers, that 2 mile radius does cover more mainland, and so there's more availability of more affordable single family homes. You can find stuff under $1 million that are single family homes. Obviously there's condos, duplexes, but that just gives you an example of where you can be in that area for at that price point. Number 5, North Pinellas County. So I'm talking about Clearwater and Dunedin. Again, this is just like Longboat Key and Madeira. The way that the key works along with the coast is it does create more of a gap, especially when you're talking about Dunedin. It doesn't cover as much of the mainland, so you'd have to be essentially on Clearwater Beach or, again, Western Clearwater in order to get that. So it does limit your availability there, which makes it obviously a higher price point because you're going to be on the key or on an island instead of on the mainland. There are some opportunities there in Western Clearwater where you could ride your bike to Clearwater Beach and up and down that coast in that northern part of Pinellas County. It does, like I said, the way the geography works, it does limit your availability, but there are options under $500,000 even in northern Pinellas County. Number 4, Southern Pinellas County. So this is Madeira Beach, Indian Shores, Indian Rocks, Bradenton Beach, and more. So that key runs along, and as you get more south, it gets more tighter to the mainland. So when you're getting down to like Madeira Beach, it does cover more of that mainland. So it gives you a lot more availability. There are actually about 10 homes right now available under $500,000 that are within a 10 mile radius to the public beach over there. So it's a wonderful spot if you're looking to retire, do a vacation rental, whatever it may be that you're looking to do. Very affordable, being under $500,000 and a ton of options there in Southern Pinellas County. And like I said, a lot of that has to do with the way the key and the mainland are structured. Number 3 is probably one of my favorite locations, kind of a secret local spot is Siesta Key. There's a couple different beach accesses on Siesta Key, and this is obviously in Sarasota. So Siesta Key, there's the northern public beach access, and there's Crescent Beach and there's Turtle Beach on the south sides. There's a north bridge and a south bridge on the Siesta Key. On the north bridge, there's really nothing if you draw a 2 mile radius around the public beach on the north side because the island is so big, you can't even get to the mainland within that 2 mile radius. But on the southern side is kind of where the key is. There is a community, it's a master plan community that was developed 50 plus years ago called Southgate. It has its own little downtown area. It's a wonderful location with restaurants, Sarasota Brewing, some crab and fin. There's some really good restaurants. There's even like a nightclub. There's a lot of stuff going on there in Southgate. It's an up and coming area. And what I love about it is it's in Sarasota. It's on the mainland. It's got its little downtown center. You're only 10 miles to downtown Sarasota, but you're only less than 2 miles to the South Bridge and on the Crescent Beach on the number 12 beach axis of Siesta Key. So you can actually live in Southgate, walk into the little town center there off of Superior Ave, or, you know, all the shops are, you know, cafes, coffee shops, breakfast spots, whatever. There's everything going on there. Or you can jump on your bike, ride it over across the bridge, Stickney Point, to over the South Bridge of Siesta Key, and go to Beach Access 12 or Crescent Beach. Point of Rocks is right there, but there's a lot going on. Even on the south side of the island there's even some wonderful breakfast spots. There's even my favorite ice cream spot in all of Sarasota, Orange Octopus. That's right there. Daiquiri Deck. There's a ton of stuff going on in the whole entire area. I think there's about 5 homes under $400,000 in Southgate currently, and about 10 homes under $500,000 in Southgate. So if you're looking for a spectacular location in an up-and-coming area that's in the heart of Sarasota, I highly recommend checking out Southgate and the surrounding area right around there. Number 2, I'm going to talk about Englewood. Englewood is now the second cheapest option here on the Gulf Coast. Englewood, just like kind of Siesta, Minnesota Key, has 2 bridge accesses. There's a north and south bridge. This allows you 2 access points, and so if you draw a 2-mile radius around both those access points, that opens you up to some opportunities. There's even opportunities under $300,000 there in Englewood. I love Englewood. I love the beaches are a little bit more shelly. They're really world-renowned for their shark's teeth and shelling opportunities there in Englewood and Minnesota Key. So if you're looking for more serenity, natural beauty, quietness, to be more removed from the hustle and bustle of society, that is where you want to go. It is, again, now because everything else is becoming a lot more populated. Minnesota Key and Englewood is becoming more popular, but it's still very quiet, not nearly as much traffic, and there's still things to do and you know, live music, great restaurants, things like that on the Key. Definitely check that out, especially if you're looking at a very affordable price point and being really close to the water. Again, you can jump on your bike. You can live in a very modest home close to the beach, jump on your bike, head to the beach, grab some drinks, grab some food there on Minnesota Key. So check out Englewood if you're looking for affordability and being close to the beach. And number 1 is South Venice. I did a couple years ago, or last year, I did a video on my best kept hidden secrets here of Sarasota, and South Venice was a feature that I did on that. And there's a lot of people that contacted me, and I was able to help relocate to South Venice, and a lot of them are loving the culture and the area of South Venice. South Venice is just south of Venice Island, so you have all the access to Venice Island. It's a quaint downtown area, its history, its charm, its amenities. There's tons of beach accesses. There's the North Jetty, Venice Beach, again, another world-renowned area for shark's teeth and shelling. And there's beachfront restaurants and Sharkies and Fins, and there's a lot going on in Venice. But South Venice is just south of that. What I love about it is it actually has its own ferry access to a private, secluded-ish beach there just south of Venice Island. If you're kind of want a destination where you have your access to your own private beach, you can live in South Venice. You can walk or ride your bike to this ferry, which is going every 30 minutes. I believe back in the 60s or 70s when the county basically built an intercoastal waterway that separated the mainland from the Key, and so the people actually sued Sarasota County. Sarasota County settled a lawsuit with the people saying, like, you know what, you're right, we took that beach away from you, so now we're going to provide this ferry for you at a very low cost. So that's a wonderful feature to South Venice, kind of a hidden secret that even a lot of locals don't even know about. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and right now I think at South Venice there are 10 plus homes under $300,000 to be on the mainland, to have easy access to a beach, be so close to Venice Island. There's a lot going for it, so that's my number 1. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you have any questions or comments regarding any of these locations, please let me know. I'd love to be a resource for you. Don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to talking to you soon.